I want to like get back, like I want to spin the block on like this like one topic too. Like I know Drake and P&D dropped some sexy songs like For You and all that. Like
Yeah.
it had like I think two features from Chino Pacas and then also like Yeba too and all
Mm-hmm.
that. I know there was like some shout outs too, like a Melissa Ford got like a shout out and like a lot of other stuff too. So I don't know if you've checked out that project by any
Yes,
chance.
I'm most definitely. I was on the Gardner and I was stuck in traffic. I put down my window and I started blasting Nokia. Um, he has this song called Nokia, and it's like that song is fire. That song is fire. Right? Like I just started blasting it, and like I was there for like 30 minutes, and
Yeah.
there's this, I don't know if you've noticed, there's cops and like constables
Yeah.
around that is guiding traffic,
Yeah.
and the guy was like, like bopping to it. I was like, at least I'm
Yeah.
helping you have a better day. That's blessed. So,
Yeah, that's facts.
um, yeah, like I've Drake to me is dear to my heart. So like with this beef, I'm not to me, I'm still a fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still look
That's
up to the
facts.
bro.
Yeah. For me, I actually thought the project was pretty decent, like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna front. First track was like pretty good. Give Me a Hug.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like kind of like a little bit like one of my favorite like songs for a bit too. Like I think like the Melissa Ford like shout out, like that was like key. I liked how he used like a lot of like samples too because I'm like a
Yeah.
huge like sample nerd too. So
Yeah.
Drake and like Party, they sampled like K Forest, they've
Mm-hmm.
sampled Aaron Hall, Donnie
Mm-hmm.
McClurkin, like on some of the stuff too. So if you go like on who sampled type
Mm-hmm.
Drake P&D, like
Mm-hmm.
it'll like
We'll
list
show
like
you
right there too. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and he made a lot of references that like we understand. He was saying 401, he was saying
Yeah, exactly.
DVP,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he was singing to us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get like Drake has been singing for like the world for the past like I don't know
Exactly
10
too.
years, right? But now
Yeah.
he's like he was singing for Canadians, he was singing for people in Toronto because we get those references.
Yeah.
Like the building is buildings in Mississauga, right? Like we
Yeah.
know where this building
Exactly too.
is, right?
Even the John River situation too,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy too, because P&D and John River like had some stuff going on because of the whole tower thing, like
Yeah.
who owned the towers, like in the videos and all that type of stuff too. You'll probably find it on IG and all
Yeah.
that too. But it actually like that project made me spin back the block to listen to P&D's other album too, P&D
Yeah.
4 and all that, and I actually rocked with a couple tracks on there, like No Chill, like that's like a very dope song and all that. Cheers actually was like a heater for me, like a sleeper for me that tuned into like a vibe, like in that sense too. So definitely check it out too. Yeah, I mean, Red Green Blue, like from Drake's, like also a pretty good song. It's they're not like on the album and all that too, but it's
Yeah,
just like
but
like some songs like that came off since that beef.
yeah.
The Drake and Lotto stuff, like that's also pretty dope too.
Yeah, Drake has see me like to me the beef didn't do anything to my like loyalty or like fanship to Drake, right? Like I'm still a Drake fan. It's just I'm just like why did we give this guy like so much power off of hate? You know what I mean? Drake has also always come back strong out of a controversy, right? Like the whole having a kid controversy, the whole like
Oh
or
yeah,
ex controversy, right? Like he has just always bounced back. But this one is the one that is like, fuck, like we're giving so much power to hate, right? That I'm like, damn, like I'm trying to lose faith in humanity. But like I know it's gonna swing back. Like we see how things are, right? Like it swings left and after a while it's gonna swing back to the right, right? So
yeah.
he's gonna have his comeback. It might take a while, but I'm still here for the ride.
That's facts, man. Like what I could definitely say, there's gonna be someone like in Mongolia, because I'm gonna use this example too.
Mm.
There's gonna be someone in Mongolia or Kazakhstan that would know who Drake is, like
Most def.
whether it's like headlines or One Dance or anything like that.
Most def.
I can't really say the same
For
for
Kendrick,
Kendrick Lamar,
no.
like at those like times too.
No.
Maybe within like the Western world, like various
Yeah,
parts of Africa, Australia, maybe China, like maybe some parts of Russia, but
yeah.
like if you're going to like a place like Estonia, or if you're going to like a place like Mongolia, Kazakhstan,
Yeah.
Madagascar,
Yeah.
what else?
I take it as
Bhutan.
he's like Snoop level famous, right? Drake is like here. Snoop Dogg is also because if you go to like places in India that is like remote as fuck where you have to go through a train, they know who Snoop Dogg is. They
Yeah.
know who 50 Cent is.
Eminem
Right?
too.
Eminem, they know who. So that type of famous. Drake
Yeah.
is also up there.
Yeah.
Drake is also, but Kendrick is, he's like, I'll just say this song, the Not Like Us,
Yeah.
yes, made him famous, but it's not gonna, it might make him there, but it might take him there,
Yeah.
but you get,
Exactly
we
too.
can't just knock Drake
Yeah.
off and say, oh, he wasn't like relevant and he wasn't there. Drake is still gonna be. He's
Yeah,
good.
that's facts. And what I could like kind of like close off like on this like topic too, because Kendrick, because like everyone knows him from Not Like Us, like it
Mm-hmm.
became like song of the year that won like five like what fucking Grammys. But Kendrick had other hits like back in the day too, like
Mm-hmm.
Swimming Pools used to be a hit. Beat Don't Kill My Vibe, like that used to
Mm-hmm.
be a hit. All Right used to be a
Humble.
hit. Humble, Royalty or
Yeah. Money
Loyalty,
trees too. You
Money
know what I
Trees
mean?
too, and all that. Friggin' there was like
And it's also
yeah,
different genre. Like that's why the beef didn't make sense to me. Like it didn't make sense to me because he makes like military type songs, right? It's like let me use different artists. It's like Tyler the Creator beefing with maybe like
Megan Thee Stallion or something like that, or
yeah,
like
like
Nicki
this
Minaj,
two
yeah,
or like or Lil Yachty.
yeah,
It's two different genres. Like he makes war type song, like the songs that say maybe we are going to war tomorrow, so get ready, nigga.
yeah,
And then someone is talking about purple skies and rainbow sky. Like it's you get. So that's why the beef thing,
yeah,
like I didn't understand it because Drake is like a sing song rap type person, but he's like a hardcore rap street person. So it's like he's gonna win most definitely
yeah,
because
exactly too.
of just the style of music, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
And I mean, Kendrick, the problem like within this situation is that he took too much time to kind of get his like relevancy back because 2018 was like I think like the
Last time
last
that he dropped
actual
something.
time that like he actually got like some notice, like traction and all that too because of the Black Panther thing. And
Mm-hmm.
then like 2019, 2020, 2021,
Nothing.
2022, 2022 is like when he released Mr. Morales and all
Mm-hmm.
that too. So he took way too much of his time to kind of get back up and all that too,
Mm-hmm.
because around that era too, like Sycamore became like one of like the biggest songs too.
Yeah.
In My Feelings, what else? Like some of the songs from like Scorpion too, and
Mhm.
like it led to like you know like the trap stuff becoming more big than anything else too. So
Yeah.
it kind of shifted the trajectory of like how like music's like portrayed too, because Kendrick at that time too like wasn't the same fame as like Drake and everyone else too. It's just you know it all depended on different like period seasons too, because artists like change over time to different eras, like different cultures, like on how like they see music. Because Drake was in and all around too, like
Yeah.
whether it's 2018, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, whatever, and all that too. And like to even add back on to the whole like Kendrick and Drake beef, their beef stemmed like way further back to back in like 2013. So Kendrick dropped a song called Control,
Mhm.
which was supposed to be on Big Sean's album, Hall of Fame and all that. So like
Mhm.
it had him, Big Sean, Jay Electronica. Basically, Kendrick had a line saying like I'm the king of New York and all that too. Like all these other rappers mentioned Drake, mentioned Wale, mentioned J. Cole,
Mhm.
which led to them making the responses to like Joel Ortiz, B.O.B. J. Cole did like a response on the TKO remix.
Mm.
I think Drake might have like said some subtle stuff too, but then Kendrick took it like a little bit too far, like when he was in the BET ciphers, and this is like when SZA wasn't known at that time too. She was like just like in the background, and basically Kendrick had like a crazy long line where, "Ha ha, jokes on you, bullet," and then he's like high fives like Schoolboy Q,
Mm.
"I'm bulletproof, do 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 do, pin the tail on the donkey, you been a fake." So
Mm.
that kind of like stemmed like
Start.
way further, which kind of led to what's going on now and all that too. So it was like still that same hatred, but I can't show it in the public like that.
Mm.
I'd rather show it for the music and all
Yeah.
that. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Damn.
yeah, man.
Damn. That's crazy. Like, yeah. Well, Kendrick, I feel he should just use that beef and use it to get as much money as he can. But Drake is gonna bounce back. You know what I mean? So I'm just waiting for him to just drop that next, like bangers, right? Because
Yeah.
for the past last summer, it wasn't a Drake summer, right? And Drake is good at like making like
Stuff for the summer and all that
yeah
too.
for the summer, right? And even regardless of what is happening, he's gonna make like songs that are so nice that now makes the summer nice, right? But Kendrick is just gonna talk about your problems and the problems that is like
Yeah.
pushing you down. It's like, bro, we're not trying to talk about like problems right now. We're trying to have like feel good, right? So,
Yeah.
and that's what Drake has been
Yeah.
doing. So
Yeah.
right now we are focusing a lot on our problems. I think we would want to focus on like the good and positive things in life, right? So and Drake does that. So that's why I think Drake is gonna
Yeah.
like he's gonna bounce back.
Yeah, 100p, man. And